All right, let's go ahead and do a beginner level, just sort of quick texture job for this sword. Let's start by creating 5 folders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This curvature overlay should be at the top. So I'm going to move it until it's at the top. All right, next we'll name these. This one will be blade. This one will be collars. This one will be guard. This will be handle, and this one will be pommel. All right, so with blade, whoops, you go to base color. Make sure this is set to base color. I'm gonna select the blade folder and click on this box right here. I will click here and then choose exclude all, and then click on blade low, or you could click on the blade itself like that. Then I'll come down to collars and click on this box. Same thing, exclude all, and I want this piece and this piece. So I'll click on those. So collar low and wrap collar low. Then we'll go to guard, exclude all. We just want the guard. Then we'll go to handle, exclude all. And lastly, pommel, exclude all, pommel. Come back up here and I'll click on this little box that says blade. Great. Next, let's go to our smart materials, and we can type up here a search value to quickly look through these. I'm going to start by typing in, let's see, steel, and I'm looking for this steel medieval stylized, and I'm going to drag that into blade. Then I'm also going to drag in this steel bright layered into the blade folder. Make sure they're like this. I'm going to turn visibility for steel bright layered off by clicking on this eyeball. And then I'll click on steel medieval stylized, so it's selected. I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to go to our smart masks, which is this little box right here, and type in edge. And I'm going to click on gun edges and drag it into steel medieval stylized onto this box. It might take a second to load. So it turns everything white. Select this mask editor, and at the top where it says global invert, change this to true to invert it. All right, next with steel bright layered, let's turn visibility on. And we're going to go edges strong, which is this one. Oh no, that's stone cracks. Where is it? Edges strong. There we go. I'm going to click and drag this over to steel bright layered like this. And where it says mask editor, I'm going to click on the mask editor, and global balance, I'm going to turn this down a little bit, somewhere to 0.13. Next, here's the mask, right? So while hovering over this box on the steel bright layered, right click, go to add generator, click on generator, and then select position. Open up position gradient. Let's turn balance up quite a bit and brightness down a little, so we get this sort of look. And obviously you can play with all these settings till you're satisfied. And then I'm going to take this position opacity slider and turn that down a little. Great. Let's create a new fill layer. We'll name it dirt. We'll change the color to some sort of brown. Then we will turn on roughness and turn roughness all the way up. And then over here in the smart mask, type in cavity or cav. We want dirt cavities. So I'm going to click on dirt cavities and drag it over into the dirt. And now we get this. Great. Let's go back to our smart materials and let's use copper red on collars. So I'm going to drag this into collars. You'll see it's looking like this. Let's use bronze, I'll close collars. Let's use guard. Let's use this bronze armor on the guard. And handle, let's type in leather. And let's use this leather stylized right here and drag it over to the handle folder. And then inside the handle folder, let's go ahead and grab, let's see. Let's use this steel dark aged and drag that into the handle folder as well. And right click on steel dark age. Add a black mask, which you cannot see because of the screen. But if you right click on this, it's near the top, add black mask. And you should get a black mask. Then over here, choose this polygon fill option. And let's go back to our 3D 2D view. And over here, we can choose this UV chunk fill. And let's see. Yeah, we can fill, where was that? Yeah, it's this right here. We can click on these UV chunks to fill them. Then I can go back to my normal view, rotate the light, that looks good. Close these folders. For Pommel, let's type in silver, this, and use the silver armor like this. And inside of Pommel, let's create a, whoops. Let's create a paint layer, make sure it's inside Pommel. And let's just name it stamp. You can see I've already set this up, but what we want to do is exit out of that. Go over here, choose a basic hard brush. And down here, choose height, make sure everything else is toggled off. Click on, by default, this will look like this. Click on height and type in cross, or there's a bunch of stamps in here. Just look for a black and white one that you want. I'll choose this cross medieval. And you can use the bracket keys to scale up or down the size of your brush. And then you can click and you can see it's going to use a height stamp. And you could do it on the UVs, or you can do it directly on the model like this. Let's do this side, and let's also do this side. All right, so all those techniques that I just showed you, adding materials, using smart masks, adjusting those smart masks, you know, pretty simple stuff. But yeah, you could keep pressing on if you really wanted to, but this is where I'm going to call it. And in the next video, we will render it. All right, see you there. Thanks.